Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you're staying smooth. Welcome to some Pokemon Fire Red, part 38, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit advanced. I'm going to show you how to get it done, though. So, first things first, you're going to have to have your targets, obviously, know which moves you're trying to look for, and begin the process by having one that is female to create the egg, and then male to pass the move. So in this case, we're going to have an Adamant Venomoth pass down Silverwind. I don't have the Silverwind. This is a fresh Venomoth, no XP, caught in the berry forest, and it happens to be Adamant nature, so this is really good. This is a really good Venomoth. I can use it. And I'm gonna go ahead and breed it with this Impish Scyther so that we can get the Silverwind. So I'm already on Island 2. Just gonna go ahead and teach ourselves the move. Make sure you have tiny mushrooms. Tiny mushrooms you can pick up in Mount Moon, any one of the basement floors. Tunnels that leads to another floor basically is where all the 100% Paris is. And you'll get your tiny mushrooms there with Coveted Thief or just by mass capture. So there goes the Silverwind, and we're going to teach it to the Venomoth because that's the only way for the Scyther to get it. There's no other way to get it, so this is just a quick, light introduction to the breeding. Now I could go further and try to get like Baton Pass on this. Oh, this is supposed to walk in there. But I mean, I'll think about whatever. Because I mean, it really all comes down to having everything ready. So I really could start breeding without. I could have a bad nature, and it really doesn't matter because then I could just use the original nature so that I could get the pass the move down. It'll all full cycle anyway. Let's see. Yeah. So we started at 2. We're going to 4. Staying smooth. All right. And we drop off. What are you doing now? We drop off you. Man, too bad the ability of Magmar does not work to reduce the steps and eggs. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna save right here. And we're gonna try to get the fastest egg that we can get. And that'll be a quick demonstration into how to breed very, very quickly. And with something that you get relatively pretty easy once you complete the game, because you can get your Scyther, you can just go buy that, and then you can go catch a Venomoth just like I did, and then just some tiny mushrooms from the Mount Moon that are very, very, very common. Like I said, you can mass capture, covet, or thief them, and then that's it. Really easy setup to be able to get something like Scyther started, because unfortunately for Scyther, it just doesn't make the cut when it comes to moveset. It lacks very important moves. It only learns Fury Cutter, and that's like later in it, almost to level 50. So I mean, you can't really work with that. So reaching for the Silverwind is the best thing possible. Okay, so let's put these Pokemon up. We got an egg, and this is just a quick introduction because I'm not gonna make too many of them. But if I get lucky with something, that's really beautiful. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Hold on. Okay, and I need to remember that with these two, I did this. So it's Venomoth, Tiny Mushrooms, of course, that cost me. I need to go pick those back up because that cost me 3 right there to do that. And then Scyther, I wonder how many steps it took. Okay, so just for the sake, because I'm not trying to make too many eggs, and then I'm also trying to keep count on what I'm doing with these Pokemon as far as like XP and stuff. This is a really good Scyther. Okay, so that was good. That was good. Okay. This is a really good Scyther, y'all. She is so good. Oh my gosh, dude. Defense could have been better, but I don't even care, man. It doesn't have the best IVs in defense, but man, it's got IVs everywhere else. It has IVs in the special defense, HP, and attack. Pretty decent stuff, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't need to be perfect. And she's an impish nature. She's really good. Okay. Alright, hold it down, hold it down. Alright, so that's the egg that we're working with. Alright. Let's put these two back. So, I did that with those two. That's the XP for them, so don't forget. These are still new Pokemon. Just XP from daycare. And the hardy nature. Look at that. See, this one's 51. This one's 51 on both defense and special defense. We're seeing 53 and 52 on the other, and then the speed 62 plus HP 77 on the girl. Dude, the girl's amazing, right? Dude, she's like top tier. She's the real deal. And having it impish nature versus neutral, it's fine. You know what I mean? I was like, oh yeah, that's for sure, because I'll take the 2 points on the speed, plus I'll take the 1 point plus on the special defense, plus I'll take the 2 points on the defense, then I'll take the +1 on the HP. You can't. I mean, dude, that's all pluses. That's really good. But here's the thing. Funny thing though, right? Even though I made it with a impish and an adamant, it doesn't mean that it's gonna come out the nature that you would expect it to. Unfortunately. So let's try to see what I can get. Okay, let's see. It's just one egg that we're gonna check with because I really just want to show you how easy it is. But at the same time, I need this Scyther to be a... I guess a male. I gotta get Baton Pass on this, but unfortunately, me getting Baton Pass on Scyther is almost impossible because I don't know if I can catch the Ladybug. If I can't catch the Ladybug, then I can't get the Baton Pass. I have to see. I forgot what Johto Pokemon, all the Johto Pokemon I can catch. I know I can catch some good ones. I can catch some good ones. It's not many though. It's not that many Pokemon that you can capture them. That's the tease about the game. That it doesn't even let you capture that many Johto. It shows you Houndour and Houndoom, but you can't capture them. It's like, bruh, chill out. Bruh, that is so lame. And then what's even better is that you see like a Fraligator and a shiny Espeon in the battle in the trainer tower. What's even better about that is that it's a shiny Espeon one, and then the Fraligator is just like a flex that like I mean the shiny Espeon is impossible to get in Fire Red Leaf Green. Like if you were just stuck on those two games because there's no day and night cycle. You wouldn't be able to evolve that no matter what. So in order for the game for the NPC to have it is pretty crazy, especially it being shiny. Yeah, that's crazy when you think about it. It's like, dang, just shown in our face that. But yeah, but, it was a big flex. It was impossible for you in Fire Red or Leaf Green to have an Espeon, but when you went to that tower, there was a shiny one waiting for you to fight it, and it was pretty strong. How do you get the Espeon? Well, you'd have to play the Ruby or the Sapphire, which do have day and night cycles, but not in the way that you would think, because there is a clock going off, but the sun going up and down doesn't necessarily happen in Emerald, Ruby, or Sapphire. But yes, there is a clock. You know what? I haven't really spent too much time over here. Oh, look, I think she's still here. Yeah, she is. Ah, you'll be fine. You should be training. It needs to be a male in order for us to pass down this book. The thing is that getting baton pass, yeah, and the only way to get baton pass is with the ladybug, yeah. Dang, and the only way to get the ladybug is Coliseum. Ah, yeah, yeah. You thought you was gonna get it. Ooh, boy. He thought he was gonna get the baton pass. Silver Wind Scyther. Dude, you know how dangerous that would have been? Bro, I would have hit that thing with the sword dance, baton pass, Silver Wind. I'm out. It would have hit a quick swarm too with Silver Wind on the way out. Then when it shows back up, just a nice little sweep. Do a nice little Silver Wind. Get a nice boost. With the double up, nice. Alright. Let me step into this hatches. Oh, you don't want to hatch? Okay, I got something for you. I got something for this egg. Don't want to hatch. Usually when I have an egg that just won't hatch, there is one area we could go. You know, Fuchsia City's pretty good too with that area that I showed. Even for the Generation 3. Okay, yeah, this long path. Right here. Okay, right. This is the path right here. Yep. That's it. That trainer being there is lame. Okay, I see what I have to do. Alright, here we go. Ah, what would you be? Yeah, the music is here the same, so it's not so bad when you're changing routes. Okay, check the egg. All right, should hatch soon. So yeah, as soon as I got over here, we got some feedback on the steps. Yeah, that's why if you could use the Fuchsia City and just go flying down that road each and every single time, but this is pretty quick too. Oh, go! Oh, we got it now. That's game. That's game right there. That's game. And that's money. Boom. That was the best run. That was the best run I just did right there. The best. I'm saying like they should have made mini games while hatching eggs. That makes things a lot more fun. Cause then like they could give tips. For example, like if they had something to where like I don't want to say like a egg hatching mode or something like that, but just a reason to hatch eggs and making eggs a little bit more exciting. And they could have had like little reminders. It's like before you start hatching an egg, remember to attach like a soothe bell or something to increase happiness with one of your Pokemon on your party or something like that. Like useful tips like that would have made and there's other games that do that, right? Like if you hover over them like with like the select button, something like Final Fantasy, the classic ones especially, like sometimes it would tell you in details what the move would do and what type it was. So yeah, I don't know, just yeah, because hatching eggs is like the worst. It's so bad. It's the worst thing you can do. The best thing to do is to find. I think it's Magikarps are the ones that hatch pretty easy, and just try to get a whole bunch of Magikarps and hatch that until you get that sticker. Because you just want something to hatches pretty quick. Okay, so this should be a Scyther with Silverwind. I like to eat, like, hatch the egg here. Sometimes if they're evolving here too, I like to have them evolve here. Man, it's good to see this thing on the Switch, bro. It's like, it took forever. Honestly, it took forever. It's like, oh yeah, add this to the Nintendo Switch after all the years that it's been on the market. Like, what? Like, I just need y'all to take that a second to think about how long it actually took for this game to be put. Oh yeah, they waited for this anniversary. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense too. It's like I could hear the follow up. Well, it was supposed to be the anniversary. The game, you know. Either way, it's crazy. It's good to have it, but man, it took a while. Like I said, at the end of the cycle, like at the end of the Switch One's life, basically, man, it took that long for this game to come out. Hmm. Dum, 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 dum. I could get on the bike, but nah. Trainer tips. Remember to stay smooth. Oh yeah, and that's 24/7, baby. That's every day. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Let's go. Alright, here goes our Read It Scyther, the beginning stage. Right? It was adamant impish, but you came out to be modest. Careful. Yeah, you see how that works? It's horrible. But, oh, it's a female, so I guess I can work with this too, but eh. There it goes. Boom. There goes the introduction to how to actually make a Scyther. Because here's the thing about Scyther. Yeah, I have two good Scythers, and I have them from the Celadon game corner, and everybody can get one, catch one in the Safari Zone, and yeah, we can soft reset for those Scythers, blah, 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 blah. We all know this, but here's the catch. Here's the catch to that Scyther. There's one secret that nobody mentions about that Scyther in there. Nobody says anything about it. That Scyther is always and always will be bad, right? Because it needs to be breeded for it in order to actually be able to use anything that has to do with its bug typing. Because Fury Cutter is just completely useless when it comes to Scyther or Scissor. So in the end, you'll have to end up breeding that if you got it from Fire Red or Leaf Green, right? Or you have to wait. You can grab them from the game corner, put them away like I'm doing, and then try to breed them later. But this is just an example on how you can actually get them moved. But in the end, those are good, but they're limited because they won't be able to have the true moves that they need. This Scyther, I wouldn't say it's better than the other ones because the other ones have beautiful stats, but this one already has Silver Wind, which could protect it, and it could like raise all stats at the roll of some dice situation. So I mean, this is a really good Scyther. You know what I mean? And it's stab, and it would go good with the Swarm, right? It now takes advantage of Swarm. it now takes advantage. And if you're wondering what Swarm does, it's the same thing like whenever Charizard, Venusaur, or Blastoise, whenever they get below 1/3 of their HP in Generation 3, once they get below that number, whatever your main HP is, if it gets to 1/3 or lower, then the ability pops. And it says ups bugs moves in a pinch. So that's for the Swarm. So that means the Silver Wind is going to be hitting super hard when it's time, if he's like near death, whether it be a Scizor or a Scyther, which you can go paired up very well with the Silver Powder. If I was running a Scyther and a Scizor together, see that? Oh, 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 oh. The other one running Metal Claw, get out of here. I'm going business. The other one running Brick Break, stop it. Get off the team. Brick Break's inaccessible. I don't think I can learn that as a Scyther. But what if I could, though? Let's try to see if I can. It's not until later generation I get access to that. Let me check, baby. Dang, I was about to say. Oh, I'm about to make a monstrosity. Silver Wind with the brick break with the sword dance. Little aerial ace wing attack, some stabs back and forth. And then business. Okay, well see that's just literally the introduction to how to get the Scyther. And, I mean, at this point, dude, it's so hard trying to get IVs in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Like, see, this is why I did an example, because I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if these are good IVs or not, but I'm gonna tell you this: this nature that came out isn't the nature that we want, so that's already a bad sign. It's got Silver Wind. Scyther learns no good bug moves in Generation 3. It has to be breeded to learn this move. There's no other way to get it. It doesn't need to be breeded with Venomoth in particular. That's just one Pokemon you can use. But it's something that everybody can catch. And you can catch it relatively easy in the Berry Forest. That's why I showed it off to you. Man, even if I were to breed this and try to, it's just like, dang, dude, like I'm at the mercy of RNG. I'll get the nature, but I did all that work for nothing. So it's like, man, I don't even think it's worth it. Man, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, dude, that's pretty wicked. Even if I threw an Everstone, it doesn't matter. I didn't throw an Everstone, but even if I did, it doesn't matter. I did that last time with the Eevee. I do it with the other Pokemon. It just never works. It just doesn't work in this game. I still put it there sometimes though. In hopes. Dang, dude, it's yeah the yeah the natures, man, the natures is they can really. There you go. And how did the Scyther get it? Because the father of the Scyther is this. And he passed it down. That's simple. Okay. Now, now, now that I see how difficult that is, That's crazy. Landing something beautiful every single time is just gonna be. Mm-mm. That's wild. I'd have to just depend on without even learning any bug type moves for the Scizor. Yeah, because this thing has 4 times weakness to the rock, and we can't have that. Nope. We cannot have that at all. Nope, we cannot. That's gonna be a no-no. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do with this one? You know what I'm thinking? Right? Because here's the thing. She'll never be able to have Silver Wind. Right? She'll never have Silver Wind. Okay? So what do we do with this? Because she's still OP. I'm gonna make this into a Scizor. I'm gonna max out the defense. I'm gonna max out the defense. And I'm gonna max out the HP on this. And I'm gonna run. Oh, I want this pursuit actually. Let me keep this pursuit. That pursuit might just come in handy. I'm Impish Nature. Actually, no, I might need to get rid of this. Yeah, I might need to get rid of this. Okay, let me just go ahead and put this up here. But I could still use it for EV training. But what am I gonna need to do with that? I don't need to fight anything. The Psychic. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Right. False Swipe is always good to have. Focus Energy is good to have. Agility would be a buff just to keep the agility on something. Dang, an agility on something like a Scizor. Nah, because that takes up the Sword Dance. Yeah. And then there's no need to, because if you're running Focus Energy, you could just ignore all that. But Focus Energy isn't going to be as consistent as 2 buffs or like 1 buff on Sword Dance. So Sword Dance basically beats this Focus Energy and this agility. But I know that I'm going to end up getting rid of both of them. So I know I'm going to hold on to this False Swipe at least. Oh, but I need something to KO something like this. Boom. Alright. Okay. Alright, yeah, actually, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one, she's going to be a maxed out defense, maxed out HP, and metal coat, evolve it, and then possibly put, I don't know, maybe like a leftovers on this thing. Ooh. The thing is that she's maxed out with the HP, so this is beautiful, and her special defense is beautiful as well. This is a really good Scyther. This is a really, really good Scyther. Okay, enough about that Scyther. Okay, so I know that I can get the breeded moves. Right, we got that. Showed you how to breed real quick, and then let's see. I guess I can try to go see if I can get another Scyther real quick. So, okay. Porygon, I can work on Porygon. Let me go see something real quick. Alright, so I breeded a move. Super easy. Unfortunate, it's not going to be the nature I'm looking for, and the IVs are probably always going to be trash anyway. So, yeah, that's that. Alright. And Oh, it only costs 2 tiny mushrooms. Okay. 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 Let me put this back. There's no need for me to be holding it. It's just taking up space and then for something that I could pick up. Okay. Okay, let me go see what I can reset for. If there was anything that I'd reset for. Same thing goes for the Dragonite here too. Doesn't get. I don't think you get access to the extreme speed. Just gonna check. Mm, the Dratini isn't too bad. You buy 3 at a time. I'm not really interested in having a 4 times weakness. I already have a good Porygon. No, I don't want those. Let me see what else I can go get. Let me see. Yo, a mean feral sparrow would be nice. I'm just look. Oh, I'm just looking so I can get ideas. The ones that are missing, I have them in another box because they're probably like an in-game trade, like the Lickitung. Okay, dude, man, dang, dang. There's no way. I need another Tauros, big time. Okay, this is a good Pokemon right here. These two are pretty good. Look at that Adamant, Bug, and Poison, perfect typing. Prevents added effects. That's pretty good. I wonder, like, that's good. That's good. It could have had Compound Eyes, but it's okay. Or I think it could have had like the war it makes bug moves. Like whatever is not effective, it does decent damage. Somewhat. or if not better. This ad map wheezing right here. This thing right here. This is in the back chilling. This is in the back chilling. Uh-oh. Where does XP come from? You made eggs. Okay, that's right. Yeah, had to make eggs. Yeah, that's what I did. Yep. Sure? I don't know. I hope. I hope. I hope. You had to. Oh no. Failed. Failure. Okay. Okay. Just trying to get an idea. I mean, it'd be nice to have a hunter as well. That's one of those. Hmm. Holy cow. Dude. So, oh, it's got poison point. I thought it was gonna have swift swim. No. It lost its swift swim. Get out of here. But it picks it back up when I evolve. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, it picks it back up. Perfect. That's gonna work out perfectly. Dang, I need to evolve bubbles. Okay, so she would outspeed with the double speed for sure, because Swift would just double it up. Even Jolteon will get outspread. Oh, what a team. Oh, Spyro. Okay. So, I could go for another Scyther. But I'm not gonna do that because I already have a good one. And I need some money, so why not? There you go. See how much do we have? Oh yeah, we need more. Heal up real quick. Mm. Oh no 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 no! That's the good one. That's the Jolly Nature one. Watch. It's Jolly Nature. These stats are beautiful. The attack and speed, they could have been better, but everything else is perfect. HP is perfect, defense is perfect, and special defense is perfect. This is one of the best birds I've ever caught. This is a real good bird. Alright, I'm gonna fly over here. Alright, over here. Alright. Okay. Ah, it just jumped on my bike. That's pretty funny. It's like, okay, yeah, just jump on the bike. Ah, I did it again. That's fine, that works. Mm-mm. And that's money right there, big money right there. Nothing but the money right there. That's just nothing but the money right there. Nothing but the money. Right there, look at that. Done. Payday with the tax. Grace, listen, you were great, but I gotta go. That's 9,000. Quick little pay real quick. Slow. 9,000? Yeah, but again, in Island 5, you can get paid out 20,000, 40,000, like super fast. You can rack up really fast cash. I'm doing this the slower way. Doing the slower fight. I wonder what it would do if I tried to put the chance. That No chance for you. That's crazy. He flinched on the right. It's the real deal, Schmee. Yeah, this Venusaur I'm just leveling up. Why not? Just casually getting some quick paydays. Okay. I don't feel like fighting him. Not unless I had both Grace and Olivia. Let's see if I have enough steps right here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 1 billion. Oh, 1 billion. Yeah, this one pays out like if it were 4 KOs plus the KOs I get, which is 2, so it's about 6 KOs. Is what payday pays me for this fight, which is about 6,000. It's not bad for a simple NPC fight. Those other ones though, are literally 20,000 each. One gives 20,000, the other one gives like 19 with 600 on it. I'm like, man, now that's a lot of money right there. You gonna be buying potions for days. For days. Pick up the tax. Where you at with the payday though? That's what I died. They scattered everywhere. Forgive me, for my power is obsolete. What? He's like, bye, Wiggly. Dang, 7,000 and then 2,000 on the pickup. That's good. Okay, so it's about 15. A little bit of 15,000. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's good. It's really good. That's actually so good. You're banned. Ah, dang. Yeah, banned. Just like that. Ah, banned. Ah. But you thought I was wheezing, though. This cannot be true. Oh, yeah, it's nothing but facts, baby. How many paydays do I have left? Orange berries, baby. I have over 100 orange berries. Let me see how many I've gathered. The cats have helped me gather over 100. Let's go. Can't tell me that the cats aren't legit. Cannot tell me that they're not legit. This is the best thing you could throw on your team. The absolutely best. The best. It's probably the number one. The best, the best. Right here. Uh, I mean, yeah. I mean, I might as well fight both. Because that's really what I need right there. Both of them. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. This trainer right here, Bulbasaur with the Ivysaur, gives off special attack. Something to consider if you were looking for that. It's slow, but it still has to do with the XP gain if you were trying to look for something that benefited it in any way. But that's okay, yo. 6,000, there you go. Now you know. My power is obsolete. KO. 2,000 on the pickup. Look at that. Nice. Make a little bit before we leave. Cover the cost for like some full restores or something. I don't know. Okay. Dude, you know what? I was hearing some people talk about this EA game. It's actually sort of kind of. I gone. Yeah, I don't know what happened with ZA. You're playing ZA? Yeah, I heard that the biggest complaint about ZA was just that it had a where you would waste like your donuts or something like that sometimes. And the donuts aren't really something that you just easily get out of nothing. So it kind of sucks that the end game is built around such wastefulness. I mean, you have to hurry up and try to run in there with the remaining time. Is that that's crazy. Everybody's getting their Pokemon ready. That's all I have to say. Champions is coming out here pretty soon, and the question is, am I going to take anything to Champions from the Kanto region? Hey, listen, man, you ain't even gotta ask no questions, cause let's put the facts though. No, I'm probably not gonna say anything to Champions. I'm gonna see what happens with Champions first. I'm not really interested in Champions. But it will be a way to battle with people. With my Pokemon from the Kanto. But I'd have to always fight at like certain rules. I'm like Kanto Pokemon only because I'm tied to Kanto only. I never got the donut. Don't worry, you'll end up getting to that part here later. Once that time is, you get to the game. There's no worries, no pressure. Enjoy the game, but I heard a lot of, like, it's a Pokemon game, so you still find things that are like, oh, it's like, this is cool, this is pretty cool. I know you can find some shinies and stuff, but as far as like Legends ZA, it seems to have fallen off a little bit, and I wonder what's gonna happen with Wind and Waves. I I I don't mind not playing the new games. I can survive without the new games. My main thing is I just want them to release my older games. If they can just release if they can just keep releasing Generation 4, 5. Well, they have yet to release Generation 5, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm waiting on that. But if they can if they can just release slow stuff like that to me, I'll be cool with them. I don't really care about their new projects anymore. They've lost me. I don't really like how they run away from. No, yeah, yeah, they can do that. They can do that. Yeah. I mean, Fire Red and Leaf Green are still good games to have because the decks and completing that. So that 19.99 that you're paying for is all those Pokemon that are packaged that you can use so that you can use them in Champions, right? Got some fake out Persians with the Limber. You got Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. You get a hold of an Aerodactyl. You get a hold of Wigglytuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Clefable, depending on which game you're playing. Like you do some crazy stuff. Use your Moonstones right. You can build some teams. You could really build some teams. Oh, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. I've had that happen with me with the shiny Heracross one time. I was like, shiny Heracross. I turned around and I try to hurry up and catch it, but it was gone. I was like, no, it framed out. Oh, dude, I felt so bad. So I can relate. I'm sorry. Oh, dude, that sucks, man. Oh, I remember because it was man, it was a big, it was probably a Man, it was a giant hair cross. That's all I know. It probably wasn't the max size, but dude, it was a giant shiny. And I was like, bro, I can't believe I didn't catch that. Or even get a chance to engage with it. Like, it sucks. I'm crying. For real. 5,000. Okay. They didn't really pick up too many items this time. That happens. Okay, and this is my Silver Wind. It's my Surf Sea King. Okay. Let's see. Naive Nature. Look at this, good defense on it, 62. That's pretty nice, but the HP is 98, which is low. But look at the speed, 92, as compared to the Jolly Nature that we have over here. The attack and the speed aren't the best on this one, but everything else is beautiful. See that 62 defense, the 36 Pharaoh? So we already know we're working with something, and I like to make sure that if I'm catching some wild Pokemon sometimes that they're all good, if I can. I'll try to see if I'll find some good ones while I'm out. And yeah, we landed a beautiful one right here. As you can see, look at the speed on this one. It's 86 versus the 92. Huge amount of points that it's lacking here. They're both natures that are beneficial towards speed. Jolly and Naive both do the same thing. Naive is minus special defense. Jolly nature is minus special attack. So this one should be better, but Naive is going to be making it faster with the better IVs. But this is still good regardless. This is still good. No matter what, this is still a good one. Even if it gets outsped, this one still has good defense. Yeah, for sure. I'm excited about having the real Bulbasaur. I got Pokemon ZA after your birthday. Okay, that's what's up. That's pretty cool. You still get to experience the game. I've never played it, so you know, one up on there. So you have the game and you get to experience it. So that's still what's up. Okay. Hmm. Wow. Bum 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 bum. Mm, 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 mm. Dude, that's the beginning. You can't tell. Listen to the intro to this next fight. You cannot tell me that each beginning fight is not ready. Listen to the music. You have to. Hold on. I'm gonna show you again right now. Watch this. Watch this. Look, look. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, watch this. Look. You cannot tell me that this music does not sound good. Oh wait, this might not be the best idea. Hold on. Let me level him up right here. 1 second. Poison powder. It's sleep powder for me. Let's see, something like poison powder and leaf seed is crazy, but at the same time, you really want toxic. So I don't really like. And plus, I'll sleep. So hold on. Ah, that shouldn't take too much. And then I'll boost it up real quick. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get it as close as I can to level up, and then I'm gonna fight those guys. This guy right here. You'll see why right now. Let's check and see how much you got. 137. Let's make sure you don't level up on this next one. Cannot level up on this next one. Okay, good. Oh, you level up. No, it's 137, so we need to take out a Spearow. Okay, hold on. Too high level. $28, way too high level. Smooth level, but too much XP. Higher level Spearow just stopped existing. Dang, I couldn't even move in that block. Random shark beak. Be nice if it had one. No. Hardy. Not bad. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay. Man, I can barely even move in here. Catch it. Why not? Okay. And then I'll do this. Okay. That's okay. Pursuit. Okay, good. You win agility for the psychic over the poison. Instead of going your stab. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. I was hoping that it would pursuit. That's okay, don't worry. For the XP. There we go. Pardon me. Get a fighting move. Like, you don't get Razor Leaf until way later. See if we can get away with the pursuit here. Nah, I didn't. Dang. Hope it goes mirror move or something. Agility. Okay, that's good. This can go pursuit. Okay, good. It did. It's okay. I revived. Uh. Okay, and I'm doing this just so that I can have the Ivysaur. But as far as my goal being done for today, we completed it a while back, and I just wanted to show you that it is possible to go ahead and get some moves over and how easy it could be, because we literally accomplished that relatively pretty quickly here at the beginning of the stream. So I just wanted to go ahead and leave stream off with one of the living dex Pokemon that I need to put into the living dex, even though I'm basically done with the Kanto dex. I still need to put in just a couple of them, which is just basically levels, like I just did right now. But yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you to everybody that came and stopped by, as well as those that hit the like button, because it really does help the channel. And I had fun, relaxing, and I'm glad that it was easy to get the moveset. Unfortunately, I'm just showing you the basics because anything past that is really advanced, and things can get a little bit tiresome. So if you want to take it a step further and take your breeding past the next level, I fully respect that. But it's going to be a little difficult in something like Generation 3, especially oh gosh, dude, especially Fire Red and Leaf Green with no access to Everstone, and it just doesn't. Well, you have Everstone, but you just don't. It just doesn't pass down natures. And dang, that's all. It's just bad. It's really bad. So let me just grab this, put this up. Boom. Boom. And then I gotta make Eggs of Wrath, right? Gotta do that. So yeah, I'll be filling in the rest of the decks here. It's not really many left, right? Little King, which I have over here. All the other ones I have are just Pokemon that I use for battling. But like I said, and the other ones are in-game trades. This I gotta make eggs of. Yeah, so I'll be filling in the live decks later. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this evening. And yeah, I had fun. So as I usually say, and as I always say, see you soon. Stay safe and stay smooth. I'm gonna leave you off with the Scyther that we worked on for this evening. And I do recommend breeding the Scyther with the Venomoth, because the Venomoth is really easy to get, and then the Scyther is easy to get too. And that way you can get yourself an actual decent Scyther that's actually doing something with the move, versus just relying on something like Fury Cutter, which is ridiculous. But yeah. Here you go.